All in all, it's a bit of a rush job this morning. I've got 5 minutes to catch the train. Let's get on and I'll explain to you what I'm doing. Right, taking the train to Glasgow Queen Street, then it's a 20-minute changeover, then it's off to Mallaig. I'll be spending about 12.5 hours in total on the train, so it's going to be a long one, but it's something I'm looking forward to. It's something I've done before, about a couple of years ago, so I thought, might as well do it again, might as well record it this time. So yeah, let the adventure begin. Okay, made it to Glasgow, Queen Street. Just in case I didn't do a proper intro, morning all, hope you're well. Got about 20 minutes to get my connected train up to Mallaig. But first I need some supplies and some coffee. So the train I'm getting on is billed as one of the most scenic rail journeys in the world, or one of the most scenic in the UK. That runs from Glasgow to Mallaig. So why did I get on at Stirling? Well, it was 10 minutes from where I'm staying for the week. It's cheaper and less stressful. Got my supplies ready for the journey. My train leaves in about 10 minutes. It's only over there, so I'll make that no problem. If you're doing this journey like I am, you've got to be careful which carriage you're going on, because the train splits twice. There are 6 carriages. The first 2 splits at Lanark to go to Oban, and the next 2 splits at Fort William, and then the last 2, the rear 2, the one I'll be riding on, will go to Mallaig. So be careful that you won't get to the wrong destination. Also, make sure that you sit on the left-hand side. That's where you'll get the best of the scenery. Trust me, it's worth it. Rightio, let's go find a seat and let's get comfy. And the first 2 carriages of the train has already split and made its way left towards Oban, and the last 4 carriages, which I am on, is making its way right towards Fort William and Mallaig. And from here, in Upper Tyndrum, which is the next station along from Lanark, in my opinion, is where the best of the scenery will come. Well, judging by this weather, I'll doubt I'll see many, but I'll do my best to cobble together some good footage for you. So yeah, heading through Lanark and into Fort William, then it's onwards to Mallaig from there. over 5 hours and 164 miles later, I made it into Mallaig, the end of the line, quite literally the end of the line. I just got over 2 hours to spend here in Mallaig before the return journey to Glasgow. Just enough time for a bimble, some lunch and some supplies, I think. Oh, don't think I'll be doing much bimbling. It's not very nice, but then again I expected this. I think lunch is in order then. Well, that was the Clachan in Mallaig, just up there. Great food, great service. Great music. In fact, I love the music so much, I even asked for the Spotify playlist and I got it, so I'll be giving that a play later on. Right, weather's improved ever so slightly, so I'm going to have another bimble around the docks. Just overheard a conversation in the Calmac terminal just there. Apparently some sailings have been cancelled. Not too surprised, to be perfectly honest, because of the weather really, so yeah, not surprised at all. But speaking of sailings, the next time I come to Mallaig I will be on a ferry, because I've always wanted to go to the small isles. It looks awesome. Right, so we got village centre or town centre. Which one is it? I'll just give you a quick lowdown on how I got here and how much I paid. I caught the train at Stirling, and the only reason I got on at Stirling was because my accommodation was 10 minutes away, and I didn't fancy braving the rush hour into Glasgow, using up all that fuel and paying an arm and a leg for some parking. And also, I don't know where the boundary line is for the clean air ULEZ thing that they have, so I don't want to get stung with a fine, just in case, like I did in London last year. And the reason for another reason why I got on at Stirling was that it's a lot cheaper. So it's cost me £54 or £56 including the booking fee, and it only cost me £3.20 for 24 hours of parking at Stirling train station. If I would have driven into Glasgow, it would have cost me at least 10-15 quid to park. And also from Glasgow to Mallaig and back, that would have cost 45 quid. But on the Trainline app, I used the split save thing, whatever you call it, and it saved me about £34-36, so it would have cost me nearly £100 if I hadn't used that option. So I think that was pretty cool. Because when I got on at Stirling, I thought to myself, do I really need to go to Glasgow? But then I thought, actually, yes I do. I want to stay true to the full West Highland Line route. So I wanted to stay true, and that's what I'm going to do. So in about, what is it, half an hour? And I should be back at Stirling for about 10. It's a long day, but I'll tell you something, it was totally worth it, despite the weather. Even on this dreich, as the Scottish would say, day, it's still awesome, you know, it's still had a great time. You can do this one with the weather, it's awesome. Right, I'm going to walk slowly to the train station. I'm going to get some supplies, so I think I'm going to, at this point, end the video here, so I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.